Hello friends, and welcome to another coffee chat. On one hand, I cannot believe it's October, and on the other hand, I am like, hallelujah, I can't believe it's only October. The second reaction being mostly due to school, because y'all, these children are off the chain this year. Not all of them, but it's an adventure, and it's just barely October. I just grabbed a mug off of our fall mug tree. By the time you watch this, I'll probably have gotten some like Halloween stuff out, but for now we're going with Mickey. This guy's actually from Marshall's. My other one is from Disney. But I'm gonna brew some coffee and we're gonna have a chit chat. We're gonna talk about TPT updates, and we're gonna talk about life updates, such as this little one right here. So much going on. It's been quite the month in that, like, I feel like my life has changed a lot. In like, we got a dog, we've had a full like 2 months of school, I got a new car. Like, there's just been a lot of stuff going on. And then also on the other hand, I'm like, I feel like I accomplished nothing in all of September because it's been crazy town, and so I have not gotten nearly as much stuff as I wanted to done. Most of my big stuff did not happen this month that was supposed to happen, and so I've been feeling very frustrated about that and my like lack of being able to get things done. But you know, some months are just like that. Apparently this one was like that. I don't really know where to sit because our view isn't great. There's gonna be a hurricane tomorrow, so by the time you see this, it will have already passed over us. I'm hoping it's not too bad. We are like preparing, but I wanted to get this video out and done and filmed so that way, you know, if the power's out for a week, like happened one time that we had a hurricane, or you know, something horrible happens, something falls on our house, that kind of stuff, that you know, it's up here and ready for you just in case. So you can, I guess, go check my Instagram and I will let you know over there that we are okay, because we should be okay. We shall see. It's supposed to be a tropical storm by the time it gets to us, so that's kind of nice. Although tropical storms are still something to, you know, be concerned about. It's not nothing for sure. Anyway, I'm gonna brew some coffee in my pumpkin mug. We're gonna mash this out actually pretty quickly because I need to, like, you know, go do hurricane preparations. So let's get started. Nyla. Hi. Alright, well, the lighting's not great and the dogs are probably gonna make a ton of noise, but we're making do today. So I've got my Mickey pumpkin mug, so excited. I finally accepted that fall is here. It helps that the temperature finally dropped below 90 degrees, which might be due to the hurricane. I guess we'll find out next week. But I have like inched my way into fall. So I have like my orange sweater, my candy cane Mickey my candy corn Mickey earrings, and just, you know, starting to think about it. Nyla's gonna chew on her bone, which is gonna make a lot of noise, but it'll keep her from, you know, attacking Tolly, so we're leaving it. Like I said, September was a crazy month. It was so busy for me, like personally. Didn't accomplish much of a business. So lots of changes between new dog, new car. That was last month when I filmed. It was like we were just starting to think about getting a new dog, just starting to think about getting a new car, and so it was like everything was up in the air kind of feeling. And now we're a little more solid, but just like a lot of changes. And then on top of that, I had choir back and normal, and I haven't, you know, had that on a regular basis in a really long time, and so it's just been a lot. It's just been a lot. And then business wise, because everything else, I've been so busy, like stuff every night kind of stuff for like last 3 weeks. It's been crazy. I have not gotten much done. So like I told you last time that my main thing was I wanted to create a centers course. Have not even started. Literally, I have a plan and that's it. I haven't filmed anything. I haven't worked on printables. I haven't worked on slides. Like, I haven't done anything. It's just a plan at the moment. And then I wanted to work on Halloween stuff. I did get one Halloween resource ready, and I had like 4 or 5 others I wanted to do that aren't gonna happen. So I think 2 of them I'm still gonna try to push out, but we'll see how that goes because like you know, like we got things to do. So I don't know if those are gonna happen or not. I just need to look. Really today I need to sit down and like do some serious planning about like what all we're gonna do. Otherwise in my business, like business has been going well. It's really nice to have a passive income source where even though I'm not actively working as much as I want to, I'm still working a little bit, but not as much as I want to. I have been able to still make money. So August was my best month ever by a lot. This month was higher than any of you heard about so far this year. It wasn't as high as August, but it's still pretty good, and we still have 2 more days, you know, and a couple hours left. So we'll see how that goes. I am planning to throw a sale tomorrow and Friday for all of like fall, October, Halloween kind of stuff, and see how that goes. Cause you know, I got like I told you in February, I have a goal I would like to hit, and I'm like this close, but it looks like I might not hit it. So I want to like, you know, make sure I do everything in my power to make sure that I do hit that goal. That being said, looking at October to actually work on that course and to, you know, finish up the Halloween stuff, start working on Thanksgiving stuff, and just, you know, try to get some stuff. I have some evergreen things I want to get done, but I might save those until more like January. And you know, that's just where we are. Having my blog posts, I will say, having my blog posts and videos scheduled out in advance has been the most wonderful gift I have ever given myself. So highly recommend batching if you're not doing it already. Make sure you're batching because it is so nice to be like, oh man, the whole week's gone by and I've done nothing, but oh, a blog post just magically went out even though I didn't do anything. And it's really helpful to just have that like on autopilot. You don't have to think about it, just one less thing to think about, whether it's, you know, a week ahead or 2 weeks ahead or whatever. But seriously, just start batching whatever it is that you do a lot and you want to make sure it gets out in a timely manner, and it will help so much. October, I am excited for. I don't know how busy it's gonna be yet, but I am very excited because October is my birthday month. So let me know your favorite cake down below, and if anybody else has a fellow October birthday, I would love to know what you're doing for your birthday because I need some ideas. I don't know what we're doing for my birthday yet. It can't be anything too extravagant because we're taking a trip near my birthday but not on my birthday, and so like I can't, you know, go super crazy or anything. But I want to know, if you're an October birthday, what are you doing? Or if you had a September birthday, what did you do? I need some ideas for like some fun things that we can make happen in October. So I'm on the lookout, I'm thinking, but I'm so excited. I love my birthday. I know that's really ridiculous. It makes me feel like a 5-year-old, but I am obsessed, and like my whole birthday week and the whole birthday month. So October is just really fun for me because of that. That being said, October can also be really difficult, especially if you're a teacher. October tends to be very busy. I don't know if it's gonna be worse than September. I hope not. But it tends to be really busy in October because it's like right before the holidays. So everyone's like, oh, we need to do everything before the holidays start. And so it ends up getting like super crazy. And then on top of that, school's in full swing. The kids are out of their honeymoon phase, although mine did not have one at all. But they're out of their honeymoon phase. And so the kids are getting like kind of antsy. They're ready for, you know, breaks and stuff like that. And so October can be really difficult as a teacher. So as you approach that, just know going in, like this could be difficult, and be very aware of your schedule, be very aware of your emotions. Make sure you really keep tabs on how you're feeling to ensure that you are not getting, you know, burnt out or stressed out or any of that kind of stuff. October and February tend to be like the really hard months. April also tends to be hard, but at April you're so close to the end that it's like, well, we're almost there, so it's okay. But October can be really difficult. So as you go through this month, just make sure you like really keep a check on your emotions. Maybe plan a few like extra fun things. So for me, you know, my birthday, that's always extra fun. And then having like decorating for fall I find really fun, and just having some little things to look forward to throughout the month is really, really helpful. So, you know, start thinking about that now so that you are, you know, just on top of things. If you can be like aware of that kind of stuff, it will really help you to not reach the point of burnout, ridiculous, that kind of stuff. Also, don't be like me and set realistic goals instead of the ones I set for September that did not come true. So Anyway, let's talk about some stuff. So I was asked what my exciting tease from last time was. It was the dog. It was the dog. It was all those things that have nothing to do with you, but I was excited about and were very like up in the air kind of things. Ingrid asked what my thoughts are on the latest TPT update. So I'm assuming you're talking about the new like home screen situation and then the pinned comments or pinned reviews. I think the pinned reviews are really cool. I am trying to go through, I have a lot of products, so I have not gone through all of them, but I'm trying like as I look at them to just double check that like that's the comment that I want. Cause I had one where it wasn't a bad review, but there were better reviews. And so you can change those things. But I think it's really cool just to be able to, you know, be like, these are ones I want to showcase and have that be in a more prominent spot. I think is really nice so that they, I thought she was gonna eat my fan, but she did not. Okay, okay. So I think that's really, really great. The home screen update, I don't really have a preference either way, but there's that. And those were the two main things that I've noticed recently. Oh, and videos on Google Slides resources. I am so excited about the video previews on Google Slides resources. Now, I'm not gonna lie, y'all know that I totally cheated and I used the like GIF, the GIF situation. So I'd make a video, download it as a GIF, and then upload that as my preview. But now I have been actually doing that same video, but downloading it as an MP4, a video file. And then I go and I also add a like a preview, like PDF preview. So now I have a PDF preview and a video preview, which showcase your product in very different ways. So I like having both on those Google Slides resources. I have not gone back and updated the old ones, but I think I've decided that next year is gonna be like the year of the updates. So I'll probably add that to quite a few. I also noticed the other day that I have a new #2 best-selling resource, which was crazy. Forever my like best-selling resources stayed very similar, and recently they've been changing, and it is my Drum Dream Girl printable activities. So even though like not a good cover, not that great of like presentation, like it needs some help, and that was one thing I wanted to work on that I haven't gotten to yet, but it needs some help like as far as looks go. It's still doing really well, so that's super exciting. And it goes to show you those seasonal resources can really make a huge difference, because that's a book about that a lot of music teachers use for Hispanic Heritage Month. So make sure you're using those seasonal resources, because they can make or break you. Don't do all seasonal resources. Someone asked the other day, if you're new, should you be doing like lots of seasonal resources? I would say if you're new, I would start with quite a few evergreen products, because when you do seasonal resources, it's like, you know, okay, you make stuff for Halloween. Now you gotta make stuff for Thanksgiving. Now you gotta make stuff for Christmas. Now you gotta make stuff for winter. Now you gotta make stuff, and it's like you have to keep creating things. So if you're new and you don't have a lot of products, I would say make some evergreen products so that you don't have to like stay on that hamster wheel of creating stuff. But having seasonal products is a game changer, and I would highly, highly recommend it. I also got a question about current Pinterest strategy. So right now my Pinterest is lacking at the moment. I have been slacking. So I've been trying to post idea pins maybe 2 or 3 times a week. I would love to do it every day, but it just has not been happening, and it's not my top priority. So that's where we are at the moment. And then I have been trying to plan out pins for 2 weeks ahead. So that doesn't always happen, but I have been trying to do that. So I'll go through and I'll plan a like graphic pin, like a photo, a static pin, that's what they're called, for every day. And then if I'm on my computer, you can schedule the videos as well. On my phone, I can't schedule videos. So if I'm on my phone doing this, which I often am, then I just do like a video for today. So I try to do a couple of videos a week and then a static pin every day. And right now that's about all that I can handle. And so that's, I'm starting my list for next year of what I wanted to work on, and that's on my list of things that I want to update and work on and that kind of stuff. because you know, it needs some help. But that's kind of what I'm doing right now, and it's still sending traffic to my blog, still sending traffic to TPT, even though I haven't been super on it, which goes to show you again that if you put in the work and you do the work on the upfront, then it can continue even if you can't be super on it all the time. So that passive income is great. Speaking of things I want to do next year, October is the beginning of the 4th quarter. So this is the last section of the year. It's the last 3 months of the year, October, November, December. And that means that we are wrapping up this year and also going into goal setting season for next year. So as you're wrapping up this year, I want you to really think through what's been going well and kind of where you are, and think through like, what are the things that I absolutely positively want to have finished before the end of the year. So for me, like that Centers course, I didn't get it done. I didn't even get it started in September, but it's on my list of like, I absolutely have to get it done this year. I have some other things that I would like to get done, but they're not quite as urgent. And so if they go to next year, it's not the end of the world. So think through all the things you want to do and really think through like, what are things that I need to do this year or really would like to do this year? What are things that can wait if they need to? Also think through like your goals and that kind of stuff, because there's still time. Like a quarter is 3 months. That's like 90 days. That's a lot of time. You can get a lot done in 90 days. So make sure that you are, you know, working towards those goals. Don't forget about them. Don't give up on them, because you still have plenty of time. I actually have a whole video about how you can still achieve your goals even if it's like quarter 4. So I'll link that one down below if you are interested in checking that out for a little more information about that. But also start thinking about what you want to do next year. I don't do like formal goal setting in October because that's a bit much, but I just start writing down ideas of like, it would be cool to do this. Oh, I would like doing this. Oh, this is something I did this year that I don't want to do again. Like things you want to change, things that you liked, things that you want to do next year, maybe some product ideas you have, and just start making a list. That way when you get to, you know, December, January, you're not starting completely from scratch. You already have a couple of ideas ready. You already have a couple things you're interested in, a couple things. It's kind of like a starting point. I do the same thing like when I'm lesson planning. I'll just write down throughout the month things that I would like to do for the next month, and then I'll go through and I like brain dump everything, and then I make an actual lesson plan. Same thing for goal setting. Start writing down just ideas, things that might be fun. That way you don't forget about these things when it comes to December, it comes to January, and then be like, I have no idea what I should do for this entire year of 2023. But go ahead and just start thinking about those things that you want to accomplish. The other thing that's great about that is if you have goals like, I want to make so much money, I want to pay off so much debt, I want to have this many products, I want to, you know, like that kind of stuff, you can start working on that now. Like if you have goals of like next year I want to hit this much money every month, start working on that now. Or if you have a goal of like, I want to have, you know, so many products, start working on that now, because everything you do now is going to set you ahead for next year. It'd be so much better to start next year already a little bit ahead than starting next year already behind because you didn't get any extra work done. Hi, thank you for coming when I called your name. Please don't eat my plant. We are back to filming being extremely difficult. But you're so cute. Tolly has gotten much more interested in toys since Nyla showed up. It's like all of a sudden all these toys I haven't played with in months, I want them all. They are mine. And they really enjoyed tug of war, which is what they're doing now with the bone. So that's happening. Anyway, go ahead and start thinking of ideas for next year. And then if you have more concrete things, like I already have a monetary goal for next year. I already have some like debt payment goals for next year. I have like that kind of stuff. I'm starting those now. I have some saving goals. I'm starting those now. Like those are things that I'm starting now to make sure that I have them done next year, and I'm starting a little bit ahead. So that's my suggestion, is just start thinking about it. And then if you have more concrete goals you want to work on, then go ahead and start working on them, because you know, it's never too early, never too early. So you can still accomplish a lot of stuff in the last quarter of the year. You can also start working on next year. Start thinking about what you want to do. I love goal setting because it's so much fun. I know not everybody feels me on that, but I think it's so much fun to be like, what do I want to do this year? It's like taking power, taking control of your year. Instead of like letting your year happen, it's like, what do I want to do this is what we're gonna do. So that's where we are. I hope you're having an excellent month. I would love to hear all of the things that you did in September. Was your September similar to mine? Was it different than mine? If yours was similar, I feel you. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. And if you were affected by the hurricane, I hope that you're doing all right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Oh, and yes, the craft room is finished. The video is coming very soon. Very soon, like in the next week or two. It only took me 3 months. Anyway, let's go. I'm really excited now because I realized like I need to do all this planning. I'm like, oh, I totally forgot there was like a whole quarter worth of planning. Oh, so exciting. Excellent thing to do when the power goes out during the hurricane. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.